Hello, my name is Linda Dimas, a pre-service teacher of 20 years. Today we are going to talk about what is the best method for situation A, where a group of 28 grade students in Colombia needs reinforcement because they don't have an adequate level. Therefore, a space of 1 hour and a half will be open for extra classes where they will review the topics and the skills necessary to pass the subject. And so, what kind of method might be a better fit? In this case, from my perspective, one of the most appropriate methods is flipped learning, where we seek to apply English as a subject in a creative way to them to make the understanding and learning of the language more enjoyable. Due to the fact that many of the advantages of this method are related to the pedagogical contribution, such as flexible learning, pervasive opportunities, and alternative learning strategies. And so, how will this method be developed in this kind of situation? The main thing is to understand that this method is focused on the level development of the student's language and on making the learning processes a little more optimized due to the few hours per week we have and what this is necessary for. So knowing that, what kind of activities we will develop? Well, the activities that are to be implemented are student-centered. So the first one is a role play that we have different topics for each class, such as the use of the verb to be to present themselves. One example of this could be, I don't know, two groups of students are families and are getting to know each other in a social activity. They ask each other questions about family members and what they do, in which specific vocabulary will be used in a specific context, like jobs, adjectives, and so on. Another one of the activities that will be developed is to solve worksheets based on topics that they are interested in, such as movies, video games, or sport. They are going to do that in groups of 3 where the results represent the vision of each one in the second language. It is important to do that. Therefore, another activity to develop is debating among students, where the main topics again are going to be of their interest, like family, life experiences, and so on. And the topics learned in this class should in class should be reflected in the debate. Plus, one more central activity is going to be where they choose a song and try to sing along and identify no vocabulary. Finally, one of the assessment methods will be small quizzes at the end of each class that denotes their understand, and even more reinforcement of the topic should be carried out. In addition, there are going to be presentation in the last class in groups of 2 where they will gather all the topics seen in all classes. Our resources we are going to use, we could use a book that could be a way to go. It's great if the teacher approves it, as well as web pages to interact with each other, worksheets, PowerPoint presentation, video games, and others. Finally, I decided to use this method because it seems to be most suitable for this group, which requires a reinforcement that is more focused on the understanding that is necessary to pass the subject and be promoted. In addition to using a more dynamic way of teaching that will help them become more interested in learning. Because it's important to note that flipped class can increase the frequency of active learning opportunities, and this active learning students are much involved in the learning process. They actively participate in thinking about the content and how to communicate the learning approach. and also they can apply what they learned in the class the next day through a variety of activities or assignments. And that's all. Thank you.